Hey, how's everybody going? It's Wednesday, and I'm home chilling, and got my puppy dog Gigi here, and we're hanging out. She's my puppy parrot, and the reason I want to make a video here is because what we're going to talk about today is really a review of what we've learned throughout the year. You know, I don't know what this thing is on my in between my eyes, but yeah, like I said, puppy parrot. Here, Gigi, you can go, but you can come back if you want. Okay, but so what I was thinking was about, what are great memories? Hopefully you all had some good memories this year and you had a good year and everything. But what I'm thinking about is, what are some of your favorite memories, right? And, I remember the first time that I met little Gigi, okay? Whenever I went to Iraq, my daughter wrote me and says, "Hey, Dad, I really want to get a puppy." And I said, "Oh, okay, whatever." I was in Iraq. I was, fighting the war and everything. I really wasn't thinking about all that. And so I said, "Yeah, go ahead and get a puppy." And so when I get back from Iraq, I'm thinking I'm going to get this German Shepherd, right? This beautiful big German Shepherd named Buster, right? But no, what I get? I have Gigi. At first I said, "Oh man, I wanted a Buster." But, I love that dog with all my heart. But see, we compile these memories of things. And so one of the things that I want to talk about today are, what memories do you have? Favorite memories, not only of this year, just in your life in general. And the reason I ask this is because history, and that's what we've been studying in social studies, really is the history of civilizations. And all it is really is a compilation, a bunch of stories that are told over the years and that are passed on from generation to generation. So what I want you to do is we're going to talk about, what's your favorite story? What's your favorite memory? It could be from the past, it could be this year, it could be from yesterday, whatever. And then we're going to talk about what we've learned over this year. And so I'm going to say one more story about one of my favorite memories from the Army, and it was about me, and you see the picture here, me and a guy named Sergeant Knapp, and we were standing on a corner in Baghdad, Iraq, and it was a really bad neighborhood, and we were just standing around and we were talking to somebody. All of a sudden we hear zip, 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 zip. It's like a bunch of little flies, mosquitoes running around, and all of a sudden we're getting shot at, right? And because they started to hit the ground, and so we did what everybody would do, we ran hard. And so I was me and Jared Knapp, and right behind me was my interpreter guy named David Abicholik. And we were running and running and running, and those bullets kept, I was looking back, they kept, coming closer and closer and closer until finally there was a gap in the wall, where we were running, and all of a sudden, I was in front, and I was starting to fall back and everything, and all of a sudden, Jared pushes me through, and we stumble through, and we land, and the bullets just go on right by us. But I feel something warm running down my face, and I look over to my friend Abicholik, and he has something running down his face. And all of a sudden, I start to, look around, and there's these 30 sets of eyes that are looking down on us. And all of a sudden, one of those sets of eyes go, bah, bah. We had landed in a goat pasture full of goat poop. And that stuff that was running down our face was goat poop. And so we looked at each other, we had just experienced that, and we started laughing, right? And I tell this story because, one day you're going to be telling stories, from, back in sixth grade and throughout your life. But that's really what's important in our lives is the stories that we can tell. And this year in social studies, whether you know it or not, you've learned a lot of stories that have been passed down throughout history. So let's go ahead and listen to some of your stories, and let's learn and reflect back on what we learned this year. Okay, awesome.